And I have returned. So like I do read my comments. And thank you for like everyone that likes my videos. Yes. Let's go with that. I don't know how to express myself, but I'm grateful for you all, okay? So thank you. Anyways, we continue. Oh, she is the one? What? Since when do robots shower? What? Suddenly wide awake, I glance at the shower, just the steam parts to reveal Shiori. She's naked. I'm sorry. I stumble back, looking aside until I slam into the door and fumble with the handle. Then I race blindly into the hallway, only to collide with something soft. Wheeling around again, I find Mariah sprawled on the floor. Talk about bad to worse. Oh, bro. I take a deep breath, trying to steady my nerves. I'm sorry, Mariah. She takes my hand as I reach down, hoisting her up again. Where are you off to in such a hurry anyway? She looks past me. No, she looks past me toward the bathroom door. Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah, I kinda forgot you guys were staying. Well, I trust you, Legacy. For the record, though, androids need their privacy too, though. She straightens out my shirt, smiling demurely, I think. Thanks, Mariah. Come to think of it, I didn't even know they showered. Normal androids wouldn't, but these two are advanced prototypes, remember? You mean they actually need to clean themselves? Uh-huh, or else they'll stay to reek just like us. Or else they'll start to reek just like us. Why would anyone design them to do that? Their goal is to make them pass for regular people, remember? You'd be surprised by all the things they are capable of. So you're telling me they can eat normal food and drink water? Wait, by all the things they're capable. Okay, we'll leave that up to the imagination. God damn it. I'm not sure I want to think about that too much. Yeah, I was thinking about it and yeah, no. My brain, after a while, it went to the gutter. Anyway, Riho is all set and raring to go. She get ready and come join us. When I finally enter the living room, Riho springs up from the couch. Morning, Legacy. We have been waiting ages for you. Yeah, I guess I did sleep in a little. I'm guessing you two are a couple of morning larks, huh? I am, but Shiori is a night owl just like you. One of my people. This is a really hard choice at this point. Damn it. Which one to focus on? Which one to focus on? I really can't decide. Damn it. Why? Let's just forget about this. Let's leave this to another day. Let me in the future will have to yeah, deal with this later. Yeah, that figures. How come you two are so different? I mean, don't you come off a production line? Rhea turns away, looking hurt. Legacy. Sorry, I didn't mean. It's okay. We wouldn't pass for humans very well if we were carbon copies, though, would we? Just then, Shiori enters quietly, avoiding my gaze. Hey, I hope she's not too upset. Apologize. Listen, I'm sorry for barging in like that. Forget about it. It's just that, what with all. No, I should have locked the door properly. Sorry for imposing on you. Wait, she's actually. We should head off or we're gonna be late. We gave a collective nod and started filing out the door. After a short while, we end up separating as everyone walks at their own pace. This might be a good chance to talk alone for a while. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Dummy from the past. Damn you. Should have made a choice by now. Think of this. Shiori is a lot like you. Purple, well, indigo, and like pink eyes. Kind of. Riho is the complete opposite. And well, theory of well, not the theory, but opposites attract. Plus, her eyes are beautiful. They're like a fire. A burning fire. Very beautiful. And then there's Mariah. She's very cute. And pretty. And I like her. Which surprises me. I never go for the childhood friend. Yeah, since my brain wants Riho at this moment. This. For the time being. Or well, they might be like fire, but if you look closely, they're kind of like the sunsets. You can see the sun, like the horizon turning like orange, and then like the dark sky forming right above. All right, Simp. There Riho goes again, being all athletic. Lengthening my strides, I draw up to her. No. Lengthening my strides, I draw up beside her. There we go. Well, howdy there, Legacy. How are things, Riho? A little stressful, to be honest. Getting used to school, meeting new classmates, looking out for Shiori. Sounds like she's getting the authentic human experience. Well, if you ever need someone to pinch in, I'm waiting to be called up. Or well, pitch in. Pitch in. Yeah, there we go. If you could keep an eye on Shiori too, it'd be a massive help. You really care about her, huh? We're like sisters, you know? The only two of our kind, at least for now. I'm not reflecting. Well, don't worry. I'll keep a close watch on her. Thanks, Legacy. I'm sure Shiori will appreciate it too. Once we arrive at school, Mariah heads off to her own class. Alright, see you guys later. Legacy, behave yourself. Rio snickers as I shake my head in embarrassment. I knew she wouldn't let me live that down. After taking our seats, it isn't long before Mr. Kigami enters with an outdated android following him. Good morning, class. This glorified fax machine here is going to hand out a worksheet that recaps your recent subjects. I suggest you study the contents well, because there will be a test at the end of the week. When the android fails to move, he gives it a hard knock on the back until it shudders forward. I glance over at Shiori in time to see her wince before averting her eyes. I wonder if she sees primitive androids like this as her own kind. I watch with a frown as she reluctantly takes the paper. Riho seems less bothered but makes an effort to thank the android politely, which draws some snickers. Man, don't do her like that, she's being nice. Even though it's an android. But, well. I guess we're used to treating these old models as mindless robots. But maybe it is time we started paying them more respect. When the android hands over my worksheet, I nod gratefully. The hours seem to crawl by as we review subjects that were already boring the first time. Still, I suppose it's a welcome chance for Shiori and Riho to catch up. Just as I'm about to nod off, an aproned service android wheels in a cart of packed lunches. As usual, Mr. Kigami takes his pick while the class forms a line behind him. By the time I finally get up, I'm near the back of the queue. Hearing laughter, I look over to find Riho sitting with a few of her classmates as they eat. She seems to be settling in well enough. I wonder how Shiori is doing. Scanning the room, I catch a glimpse of her just as she's slipping out the door. Where is she off to in such a hurry? After snatching my lunch from the cart, I dash out after her. Shiori, wait up. She pauses, head bowed as I approach. Did you need something? I was just hoping we might eat together. You want to eat with me? But She cuts off as I meet her timid gaze with a smile. Well, I guess that's alright. She nods furtively as we continue together. When she opens the door onto the rooftop, she gives me an uncertain look. Is this alright? Glancing around at the empty space, I shrug. Sure, why not? We make our way to the nearest bench and sit down, opening our lunches. Do they actually need to eat, or is it just for show? I glance over at her as stealthily as I can, only to find her staring back at me. My heart flutters before she quickly lowers her eyes to her food. I know what you're trying to do, and I'm grateful. I watch as she takes a mouthful of fries. But you're wasting your time. She finishes chewing, then swallows, just like normal. What do you mean wasting my time? Trying to be friendly with me. I frown. She thinks this is a burden? A burden? I just don't enjoy being around others. She angles her head back to stare up at the sky. The whispers, the stares. She shakes her head. It makes me want to power down. We call that being shy, but that doesn't mean you can't have friends. No, you don't understand. This is how I was programmed, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm shy too, there's nothing I can do about it. Not even if I pull out my willpower into it, man. Her eyes, they're beautiful too. Hmm. I'm trying to give her a description, just like Rio's eyes. But I can't. This is either like maybe a galaxy or something. But all I know is that they're beautiful. Yes, I just look at the eyes and I know it's on a simple no, okay? I'm a simp for the eyes, alright? If I see pretty eyes, yes. No questions asked. This is how it was programmed, and there's nothing I can do about it. Why would they do that? She frowns, pushing her food around with her chopsticks. Surely Ninjen wouldn't program her to fail, would they? Keep eating, keep eating. You can't do no premium choices until you have chosen at least one of them. Something's bugging her. You, yes, they need to put like this one line between the G and the S. Something's bugging her, but I'd probably just make things worse. Not the most appetizing meal, huh? Still, you should eat up. If that's something you do, I mean. She lets out a long sigh. We can we can process the food into energy, but it's not very efficient. Besides, I'm not really hungry anymore. With that, she tosses her lunch in the bin and heads inside. Guess I should have tried to comfort her after all. After wolfing down my lunch, I head back to class too. When school finishes, all four of us meet up for the walk home. I can't believe this. Riho sighs as she flips through the worksheets we were giving. Mr. Kigami is still hammering those reversion sheets, huh? A test in our first week, though. We had barely had time to warm our seats. What is she so worried about? Even the most basic androids have a network uplink, right? Offer to help her study. Don't be rude again, brother. Don't worry, we'll help you out. You wouldn't mind? Nope. Mirai and I study together most days anyway, so what's two more? Honestly, I don't think I would have passed a single test this year if it wasn't for her. I'm sure you would have figured that out eventually. Shiori frowns as she examines her worksheet. I wouldn't mind some help either. Hey, the more the merrier. Hunkered around the dining room. Around the dining room table, we guide Shiori and Riho through the harder parts of the worksheet. After a couple of hours, the two of them go to relax in the living room, leaving Mirai and me alone. She's so cute. Damn. And I do like her eyes as well. Even though they're just brown, okay, but the different shades. Okay. Oh wow. I was not expecting this. They know what they're doing. The colors of like The surroundings, the atmosphere, just like highlight her face, her eyes. I really have to thank you, Legacy. Hmm? What's that? Those two were so inquisitive. I don't think we would have made any progress if it wasn't for you. She gives my hand a pat as MT sets two mugs of hot cocoa on the table in front of us. Her hands are so warm. She frowns for a moment, then breaks into a giggle. How do you do it, Legacy? Do what? Have such a warm heart when your hands are always so cold. When she feigns shivering, I chuckle as well. That look in her eyes. Her eyes, yes. No, I really need somebody to help me choose. Let it pass. Shaking my head, I reach for my mug. No, I'm probably just imagining things. When I look up, Mariah is staring pensively into her cocoa. You really care about those two, don't you? It was my father's greatest wish in life to create androids capable of genuine human emotion without suffering from the same bias. I think that's something all of us can stand to learn from, right? An awkward silence falls over us until she slowly gets to her feet. Sorry, I'm probably just tired. No, there's more to this. Before I can say anything, she quietly slinks out of the room. The next morning, I tell the others to go ahead before making my own way to school. It's kind of nice having some time to think about things uninterrupted. Spotting a vending machine up ahead, I'm just reaching for my wallet when I hear something. I told you to stop. That sounds like Shiori. I swear to God, if it's that dude, whoever his name was, and he's messing with Shiori, he's gonna be sent back to the place he came from. Just yeah. Alright, I'm back. It was just like 5 minute break, kind of. Sprinting around the corner, I find Shiori sitting on a bench while another figure looms over her. Come on, babe. Oh, great. What's a girl like you stand to lose by going out with a stud like me? Her faith in humanity for what? Ooh, yikes. He placed his foot on the bench beside her, leaning closer as he leers. Shiori squirms in obvious discomfort under his unwelcome advances. I already said no. Hey, I'm doing you a favor here, babe. A mix of anger and disgust boils up in me as I grit my teeth. What should I do? Oh, do I want to punch this dude? I don't know if I can punch him though. So, I am sorry. I will have to decline. But, if it ever says something about punching me, yes, no questions. Nauseating as this spectacle is, he's only talking. I ducked back around the corner before he noticed. If I confront him, I'll only get in trouble. Besides, he's the head of the Kendo Club. Oh, he is? Oh my god. Bro, why he has to also be good at fighting? Come on. Just give me one night and I'll change your life forever. What the hell, you creep? If he so much as lays a finger on her though. Hey. Yeah, if he lays a finger on her, brother, you can do whatever you want to. Spotting Riho glaring at him, I watch with bated breath. This only gonna go one of two ways. We'll continue this later. Tashi pulls away from Shiori with a wink while Riho storms over. Well, I'm glad that diffused the situation, but I'd better play it safe. Once Katashi is out of sight, I emerge as if I'd only just arrived. Yeah, and then they are gonna like guilt trip me because I didn't do the chores, right? Shiori is trembling as Riho clutches her head to her chest. Guess I could have done more to this, in order to stop this. Yeah, I kinda get guilt tripped with that one. I let her say as I approach. I should get back to class. She glances between Riho and me with a defeated look. Sorry to be a bother. Riho shakes her head, grasping Shiori firmly by the shoulder. You have nothing to apologize for, you hear? We may not have been born in the traditional sense, but I like to think of us. No, but I like to think us as sisters all the same. Oh, did I say that right? But I like to think of us as sisters all the same. Just in case, just in case. If this is all just imitating human sentiments, it's pretty convincing. I'll always look out for you, no matter what. She's sounding more human by the minute. And I'm sure Legacy here will do his best too. Isn't that right, Legacy? As Shiori gazes at me earnestly, I feel put on the spot. Reassure her. Well, I'm not usually much of a fighter, but if you ever find yourself in trouble again, I'll come running. At the very least, I can buy you some time to get away. Shiori nods, looking aside. Thank you, Legacy. She glances up at Riho, who's staring off into space. If only we didn't have to worry about blowing our cover. Then I'd really show that creep. Oh, I will support you. Wish I could say the same. Shiori gathers up her things before hurrying off to class. I'm just about to follow her when I notice Riho hasn't moved. I worry about her, Legacy. Shiori. She was never good in social situations, even back at the lab. Ninja, you mean? She nods slowly. Where we were born, so to speak. They put us through a range of social experiments before we entered the field. That's quite an upbringing. Shiori struggled with them all. She frowns, sighing deeply. Once we arrived here, I knew it was only a matter of time. I have been so afraid something might happen to her. And this incident only confirms those fears. She turns away, trying to hide the tears welling up in her eyes. There's something else I never thought I'd see an android do. How should I respond though? Brush the tears away. Don't bring more painful memories if possible, okay? Stealing my nerves, I raise my hand toward her cheek. What are you? She starts to blush as I tenderly brush her tears away. Don't cry, Riho. She splinters, mustering a smile. Yeah, I'll try. It's just before this. We spent all our time in such controlled spaces, you know? So the thought of her roaming freely out here with all these dangers. It's a big wide world, that's for sure. But not everything shall come across as bad. I gently caress her cheek with my thumb one last time, then pull my hand away. Listen, Shiori might still have a long way to go, but I already felt her opening up to me, even yesterday. Given time and a little patience, I think she'll adapt. Until then, those of us around her will keep her safe. Riho leans back, eyeing me intently. I don't know where Mirai found you, Legacy, but you're a fine example of humanity, and I hope to meet others like you soon. Already looking to replace me, huh? Why? No, I just... Relax, I'm kidding. Huh? Oh. She chuckles softly, shaking her head. Guess she hasn't mastered that part of interacting yet. Alright, you got me this time. I just have to think of a way to get you back now, won't I? Uh-oh. Guess I better stay on my toes then. I break into a smirk just as the school bell rings. Guess that's our cue to leave. She gathers her things with a sense of weary resignation. What's the matter now? Oh, nothing, it's just the school basketball game is this evening, you know? Is it bad that I kinda... No. Is it bad that kinda... Whatever. It's a bad that I kinda wanna skip studying tonight to go watch it. Dodging your responsibilities in order to do something you enjoy instead. Honestly, that's about the most human thing you could do in that situation. She jiggles, eyeing me with a mischievous smile. Is that right? And you're a regular offender, I'm guessing? Yes. Damn it. Define regular. I scratch the back of my head as she gives me a knowing look. Uh-huh. As long as you're feeling confident about passing the test, I can't see the harm. She nods, sidling closer to me. In that case, would you maybe wanna go with me then? My heart skips a beat as she smiles up at me hopefully. I have heard it's much better with company. I can barely hear her words over my thundering heartbeat. Am I imagining things, or is this sounding like a date? She clutches her hands, waiting for an answer. Well, when you put it like that, I'm gonna turn you down. Don't look at her face. Don't look at her face. If you look, you will not turn her down. Don't do it. Don't. Good. I hate to be a downer, but I think we'd better study, don't you? Her face drops. Oh really, but didn't you just say it's human nature to want to go out and have fun? Yeah, it is, but I see. It's just that you'd rather not go with me. Oh, no! Yeah, it's human nature to want to do, well, fun things instead of what you gotta do, but the things you gotta do, you still gotta do. You see? No, that's not. It's alright, Legacy. She bows her head and starts slinking inside. I'll see you after class. Riho, wait! Shoulders slumping in defeat, I follow at a distance. The rest of the day proves to be excruciating as I try to figure out how things went so wrong. Was I right to think she meant the invitation as a date? Or androids even interested in stuff like that? When the final bell rings, I rush out to catch her in the hallway. I'd better play this cool, if only so I don't. Oh, I did say wrong. If only so I don't make things worse. Did the others mention anything about meeting up after school? Riho shakes her head. Last I heard, they were planning on hitting the books. After what happened to her this morning, I'm just glad Shiori isn't alone. Yeah, that's understandable. They say where yeah. They say where they were headed. Back to your place, I think. As we take the scenic route home, Riho seems unusually withdrawn. Maybe I should say something to lighten the mood. Ask about her love of sports. I was wondering, how did you end up getting so into sports? Well, maybe I don't come across that way, but I'm actually a very competitive person. Is that so? The thrill of the thrill of overcoming adversity along with your teammates. She shakes her head ruefully. That's something I'd dearly love to experience myself one day. I mean, there's this thing called video games. You could play like co-op shooter games, you see. Sorry, I know that's a sore point. She shrugs. No, it's fine. Ninja is creating an inhibitor that will hopefully allow me to live out that dream one day. When they do, I'll be right there in stands cheering you on. Honestly, I like nothing more, Legacy. By the time the house comes into view, it's already dark. When I follow Riho inside, she suddenly turns with a finger to her lips, snickering. Glancing past her, I see Shiori slumped forward on the dining table asleep. Guess she hit those books too hard. She suddenly stirs, sitting up to reveal the worksheet stuck to her forehead. I'm gonna tease her. Morning, bookworm. Shiori brushes the sheet away from her face and starts rubbing her eyes. Very funny. What time is it? Well past your bedtime by the looks of it. Riho plants her head on her hips. You'll damage your power cell running it dry like that. Right, sorry. Mariah made us curry. It was really good. It's in the fridge if you're hungry. Riho turns eyeing me intently. I don't know about legacy, but I'm famished. Then you're in for a real treat. Mirai rarely cooks, but when she does, it's always worth the waiting. It's always worth the wait. As I head to the fridge, I hear the TV blaring from the other room. Androids with emotions. Wait, what was that? Science fiction or reality? Where's that remote? Well, some in this scientific community believe smarter androids may be possible in the near future. As I frantically search the room, Shiori and Riho are already transfixed by the report. I can see this going badly. Still, many people believe that artificial beings should remain simple servants programmed to. Snatching up the remote at last, I hammered the off button, resulting in a deathly silence. Riho trembles as she stares at the blank screen, then dashes out of the room. But wait, Riho. Shiori furrows her brow. They resent our existence, don't they? She turns to face me. a single tear rolling down her cheek before her look hardens. Damn. I'm sorry for Mariah, but at this point in time, I just need to just one of the robots. I need to show them that at least I don't resent them. Shiori Rihun. Interesting. Interesting. We will see on the next one. Maybe. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make my choice.